If you'd like to achieve an everyday classic look in under 10 minutes, stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is to apply concealer to the whole eye area. And I'm going to do this with my finger. You can do it with a synthetic flat brush. If I was doing makeup on a client, I would use only brushes. But when I do makeup on myself, I actually quite like to use my fingers. The product gets a little bit warm, and I think it blends a little bit better because of the warmth in your fingertips. Again, going all the way up to the brow bone and blending at the edges. Take a mid-brown colour, and I'm going to use a light fluffy brush. This is the MAC 222 brush. It's nice and light and fluffy at the end, so you can get a good blend going. I'm taking a small amount on my brush, and then I'm flicking my brush with my finger to remove the excess. And I'm going to start on the outer side of my crease and blend towards the corner of my eye. And as you can see, I'm using little circular movements and then back and forth like a windscreen wiper or a windshield wiper. And the reason I'm going in circles and doing this is so that I get more of an intensity at the crease and a softer blend towards the eyebrow. Okay, so we're not going too dark, nothing too drastic. This is just a everyday look for now. Okay, so that's my crease area done. Now I'm going to give myself more of a brow highlight. Because I am a little bit older, I prefer to use flats, matte colours rather than shimmery colours. This colour is called Brulee and it's a MAC. And this is being placed just below my brow. So it's giving me a highlight but without a frost or a shimmer. I'm going to take the other side of the same flat brush and apply a slight shimmer colour to my lid. The colour is called All That Glitters, and again it's a MAC eyeshadow. This is just going right on the lid from the corner, the inner corner of the eye, to about 3/4 of the way out. I'm going back in with my 222 brush that I used with texture, and now I'm going to pick up a colour called Embark. It's a very rich browny red, and I'm going to apply this just to the very outer corner of the eye, just to give it a little bit more depth. And you can see that I'm staying really just in that outer corner. I'm not blending it right through to the middle of my eye because I really just want to give a little bit of depth on the outer corner. I'm going to spend a little bit of time blending this so that there's a very smooth transition between colours. Now for eyebrows. I'm taking a MAC flat eyeshadow, and this colour is called Charcoal Brown. I'm going to go pretty lightly with this because this is kind of an everyday look, and then we'll do a second tutorial where we bump this up a little bit. So I'm not applying very much product to this part of the brow because the hair there is already quite thick, and it's a lot more sparse in the middle, and then there's actually none at all from the peak, from my iris onwards. I've actually chosen to remove that hair, again because I'm a little bit older and I have particularly, droopy eyelids. I want to create the illusion of lift. My normal brow would probably come around about here, and by removing this hair I can actually place the brow where I want to place it, creating that little bit of illusion of lift. And don't worry if you mess up, if you go a little bit wide or they're not even. I know it's been said over and over again, but brows are supposed to be sisters, not twins. And we can always go in with concealer to correct after the fact. Now I'm going to add a little bit of eyeliner, and I'm going to do this with a powder. I do love liquid liners for beautiful young eyelids. You can get a really beautiful crisp line. That becomes more and more difficult the older we get. And also I think by using a powder it gives you much softer lines, which is a little more attractive to older skin. So I'm going back into the same color that I used for the outer corner of my eyes, which is Embark. And I am placing this just in the outer corners, top and bottom, and I'm kind of smudging that into my lash line, and you can already see that it's creating the illusion of thicker lashes or thicker base lash. And this is where it becomes necessary to stretch out the skin. One of my girlfriends was absolutely horrified when she saw me doing this, and I explained that unfortunately when you get to my age, or you happen to have skin as loose as mine is on the eye area, it really just becomes a necessity. So I'm just going to smudge this a little bit just to soften it up. Just going to apply mascara. The mascara that I'm applying is actually MAC Zoom, and this is one of those little sample tester tubes that they give away. And I'm using the concealer brush to remove any little spots that I may have caused. I'm going to apply a very small amount of foundation. I like Studio Fix Fluid. It's kind of an oldie but a goodie. I'm using NW40, which is actually quite a really dark colour. It's a little bit dark for me right now. I tend to use this colour as my summer colour. So for now, I'm only going to apply it kind of along the hairline and anywhere where I'm going to create a little bit of depth, where I want a little bit of a contour, and I'm going to go in with a lighter colour for my highlight. So the lighter colour is going right on my cheekbones, down the centre of the nose, on my chin, kind of above the brow here. Okay, I'm just going to blend. Now I'm going to apply some blush, and I'm using a matte MAC blush. This one is called Blush Baby, and I'm actually going to be applying this just a little bit below my cheekbone, towards my ear. And the reason I'm applying it a little bit lower is because I'm actually going to apply a second color, just hitting the high planes of my cheekbones. I'm going to use the side of my blush brush to pick up a little bit of Spring Sheen, which is more of a shimmery blush. And I'm just going to bounce this on the actual cheekbone, and you can feel that's the most prominent bit that sticks out of your cheek. And put a tiny bit down my nose, a little bit over my eyebrows, chin. Now I'm going to apply the lip, and straight from the tube I'm going to apply a very soft colour called Shy Girl. On top of the lip colour, I'm going to apply a Shein Supreme lip gloss. This one is called Moon Beach. Again, it's a soft peachy kind of colour. Thank you for watching my very first makeup tutorial. If you liked it, please be sure to rate, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much. See you next time.